Hey there! Today I am bringing you a video to go over my second week of the Keto Slim Down plan that I have made for myself based on an AllyMcWowie video. I will post it in the description box below if you want to see how she did it. I had watched her video a few weeks ago and was just kind of blown away by the food she was eating and then still able to lose weight. So I wanted to go ahead and try my own version of it. I did week 1 a few weeks back and then just kind of got off track and was doing other stuff and didn't do week 2 right after. I did week 2 this last week and I'm going to do week 3 next week, but if you haven't seen my week 1 video, I'll put it in the cards above. The results were very different than it was in this video, and the foods I was eating were the same in that my main meal was the same, but the desserts I was eating was different this last week as well. So definitely check that one out. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you each day what I was eating. And I'm not going to do daily weigh-ins. I'm just going to show you my beginning weight and then my ending weight. And I will total up the weight loss for the week. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and show you my first weigh-in and first day of eating. Day 1. So I'm having a hard time today. I'm going to go ahead and have this snack pack. It's a sugar-free jello, 0 carbs. I think it's like 5 or 0 calories. But I'll have this to kind of hold me over until dinner. I did some meal prep yesterday and I have 2 cut-up sausages in here. I'm going to go ahead and heat that up. Have that for dinner with some mustard. Okay, so this is what I will have for dinner. It's 2 sausages and some mustard. I have just this really cheap mustard that I got at Grocery Outlet. It's 0 carbs and 0 calorie. Have that, and then I'll wait a while to have dessert. So I'm gonna have a couple pieces of this strawberry jello dessert. It has mascarpone cheese in it and a pack of jello. I believe that's it. I made it a few weeks ago and it's a little bit crystallized around the edges, but it still tastes really good. I took a bite out of one of the pieces, but I'm gonna go ahead and have 2 little squares of that, and I think I should be good for the rest of the night. So I just had my first piece and now I feel really stuffed, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this piece back. It's really good. I wouldn't say it's rich. I just needed a little something sweet. I might have that later. Okay, so I'm having a hard time waiting for dinner, so I'm gonna have some of these. I had already 7. I think I'm gonna call that quits. It's 1 carb for 9 pieces, 70 calories. So I didn't have the sugar-free Jolly Ranchers anymore, so I went ahead and had these. They're really tasty though. They have all different flavors. Super yummy, but definitely don't want to eat too many of these. Okay, I have my 2 meal prepped sausages again. I have some mustard, and then I also added some barbecue sauce today. This is the G. Hughes Hickory. That's the nutrition. But I only put a very little bit, and I'll use those 2 sauces. And I'll have dessert probably in a little bit. But if you haven't tried hot link sausages with barbecue sauce, it is amazing. So I think for dessert tonight, I'm going to have some of this kind of like strawberry fluff with it, which is this is a mascarpone cheese. I think it's half a cup of water and a jello pack. But I'm going to have some of this in a bowl and top it with some whipped topping. Okay, so I was really looking forward to dessert, but I can only eat about half of this. It's just, it's very satisfying. I don't feel like I need to eat a whole bunch, so I'm going to put this back and have it another time. I went ahead and had 8 of these sugar-free gummy bears. I had these yesterday and they didn't seem to affect my weight loss, so I went ahead and had 8 right now because I'm feeling hungry and it's not even close to dinner time. Okay, so to try to hold me over till dinner, I'm having one of these strawberry lemonade ices. I Haven't tried this flavor before, but it's actually pretty good. I thought it'd be really tangy, but it's very mild, but it's got a good flavor to it. I like it a lot. It's only 2 o'clock, but I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and have one sausage, and then the other one I will have a little bit later. Okay, so I'm having my other sausage here. I have some barbecue sauce and some mustard. Same mustard I've been using, and same barbecue sauce I've been using. But this combo is really good because this mustard's super tangy, and this hickory barbecue sauce is a little sweet and it's spicy. It's just all the things. It's so good. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and I might have a little bit of dessert right after. We'll see. Okay, so after dinner, I'm wanting something sweet, but not quite my dessert yet. I'm gonna have one of these Diet Dr. Pepper cream sodas. For some reason, diet soda is just tasting like carbonated water to me. So I can't really say how great this tastes. Occasionally, I will get a sip that tastes kind of like vanilla, but it's been just tasting like carbonated soda. But I think that's just something with my taste buds right now. So I'm going to have one of these just to have something a little sweet. And then I'll show you when I have dessert. I went ahead and finished the rest of this bag, which had probably 8 pieces left. This is about 1 carb, 70 calories, but I was feeling hungry first thing in the morning, so I had that. Feeling hungry, it's about 12. I'm going to go ahead and put in the freezer this Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda, and hopefully that'll hold me over until the afternoon time for dinner. Okay, so it's still a little early for dinner, but not by much, just by like 30 minutes. I went ahead and cut the sausages down the middle just to make them a little thinner, and then I'll chop them into little pieces, and then got my mustard and barbecue sauce just like yesterday, and that's what I'll have for dinner. So I'm feeling like having something salty, but I don't want to have too much of anything, so I cut up this pepper jack cheese. It is 110 calories for 1 ounce, which is 1/8 of the block. So I cut it in half and then cut each of those pieces in half. And I just went ahead and had one of the little squares. I didn't do a perfect job cutting. You could see that like some of these are a little bit thicker than other, but I just can't cut straight. So I really feel like having another square, but I don't think I can fit it in my calories. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and have dessert before I eat something I'm not supposed to. I'm going to have for dessert 2 of these Caramel Cup Slim Fast Keto Fat Bombs. I don't know if I tested my ketones with these yet. I can't remember. But each of them are 90 calories, and I'm going to have 2. So each is also 1 net carb, 8 grams of fat. So that should fit into my calories. I've been allotting myself about 400 calories for dessert, and since I had that cheese, if I had a couple of these, I think I will be okay. And these are really satisfying. So I'm gonna go ahead and have 2. So it's 10 o'clock and I'm feeling hungry. I am going to have 8 pieces of these gummy bears. That'll be about 70 calories. It is about 2 o'clock. I'm going to have one of my sausages with some mustard and some G. Hughes barbecue sauce. So I don't really feel like having one of my other sausages, but I am going to have one of these Too Good yogurts because I feel like something a little bit sweet, but not quite my jello. They're only 80 calories per cup, and they are 3 total carbs. So we'll see if this kind of stops me from losing weight or not, but I kind of just felt like it, and it's the last day of my slim down, so I figured why not. So it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to have my dessert. I'm going to have 2 of these Keto Slim Fast Fat Bombs, the caramel cups. These are so tasty. I'm going to have 2 of these. Hopefully that's going to be enough to hold me over for the rest of the night. I'm not going to have cheese today to see if that makes a difference in my weight loss. I am just feeling snacky, so I am going to have 2 bags of these Smart Sweets. They are only 80 calories each, so I'll still be below my 1154 calories for the day. Okay, day no. Let's see how I did.
Okay, so my beginning weight was 137.2, and then you just saw my ending weight was 132.2. I think that is crazy. I think I lost a little bit more than that during the 5-day egg fast, but I was only eating eggs for that. So I'm really blown away. In my first keto slim down week, I was much more strict with it. I only had the sausage and mustard, and then I only had keto fluff that I made, which was just like cream cheese and jello. But this week, as you saw, I did different variations for desserts, and I wasn't quite sure how it was going to work out, but I actually lost almost twice as much weight. So in the last keto slim down week that I did, I lost 2.8 pounds. So my 5-pound weight loss this time was almost twice what I lost the first time. So I was pretty blown away by that. I'm going to still play with it and definitely do some things different next week, but as of right now, I'm really happy with my results, and I haven't been feeling like I've been deprived or anything, but being able to test my ketones for a couple of different dessert variations was very helpful, and then also see if I got kicked out of ketosis, would I still lose weight? And I know I didn't show it, but I had tested my ketones for keto fat bombs from Slim Fast, and also the peach rings. I'll have a product review video coming out showing you those ketone tests, but even after having the keto fat bombs and 2 bags of the peach rings, which even I thought was a bit excessive, but I was still able to lose a full pound from yesterday. So that's kind of interesting, and I'm going to keep that in mind during this next week and kind of have those desserts as like a fallback for, just some variety, because it can be hard doing the same thing every day, eating the same food every day. So I want to have some sort of variety, and I've been so scared to have any other dessert options while doing this slim down, because AllyMcWowie had such great results, and she didn't like venture out at all. So it's like a recipe, all the ingredients and all the measurements are there, and I'm too afraid to alter the measurements at all, because I think that like just one little tweak is going to just mess all of it up, and then the outcome's not going to be the same. So I had been worried about doing that in week 1, but week 2 I was wanting to venture out a little bit because I was struggling a little bit more. But being able to have different sweets and having that variety really helped. So I'm definitely gonna do that next week. I'm going to keep my main meals the same as those hot links, because I think that fat is really important in the weight loss results that I'm seeing. So I'm going to continue that, but definitely keep an eye out for my week 3 video. Will probably come out in a couple weeks, just because I have a week to do it, and then I have to edit it and stuff, and editing it actually takes a lot of time. I know I'm not the greatest editor, but even though it doesn't come out that beautifully, it still takes a long time to do. So anyways, with that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I would really appreciate your feedback. Drop me a comment if you have any questions about what I did this week, or anything keto related. I will try and help the best that I can, but I really just love talking to you guys and talking anything keto related. So definitely drop me a comment. I'd love to get to know you guys, but I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.